Welcome back, YouTube, to an episode of Modern Speaking Podcast. I'm your host, Dark Side of Daryl, Wnba, Sanchez, South Carolina, Wnba County on. Who else we got up on here today, man?
Go ahead, Special Jeff.
Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
Hey
Hey,
man, you got your boy Rio, man.
Oh man, Rio, man. You know, from the
What's
post office,
up?
man. One of our work buddies, good friend of ours, man. Who else we got, man?
you got Mike, man, aka Booby Choke yourself.
Oh man, hey man, we may not always be right, we may not always be wrong.
But you all gonna get our mouth opinion when we're speaking on.
Hey, with that being said, man, we just gonna jump right into it, man. We gonna
Hold
jump right
on, hold
into
on,
it.
man. Before y'all hop into it, man, I appreciate y'all having me on
Hey man, ain't no
y'all
problem, man. You know
podcast.
how we
Y'all ain't
do.
never had me on here. I was wondering when y'all was gonna let me get on here.
Oh man, you should have, man. That
Hey,
ain't nothing. That ain't nothing but a
I've
word,
been
man.
talking shit around the office to people about y'all because y'all ain't had me on here.
All you gotta say is
Man, ain't nothing but a word.
Nah,
Hey,
man, but for real, I appreciate it.
nah,
no
man. We're gonna
problem.
jump right into it, man. We're gonna jump right into it. Hey, real. Who you think
Yep.
is coming out the East, and who you think is coming out the West in these NBA Finals?
I mean, who I think Indiana gonna come out of the
Uh huh.
East, and I think OKC gonna come out of the West. Just
What?
because I just think they're a little bit more scrappy on both ends,
Mm-hmm.
both teams. I think they
Yeah.
just and they're a little bit more deeper, especially Indiana. I feel like they got like, well, I guess they both teams got like eight to nine deep they can throw out there,
Yeah.
and they pressuring you all game. It ain't. I mean, I don't see. I mean, New York scrappy and Minnesota scrappy as well, but
Yeah.
I feel like they're just deeper teams.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel the same way. I was thinking the same way too. Indiana definitely got a deeper bench. They definitely been playing lockdown defense on both ends. Like I said, somebody put a batter in Halliburton back, man. Hey, man, he said he
Yeah, he
taking on all
overrated.
comers, you know. Especially like I said, especially with his cohorts or NBA, players saying that they think he overrated. So hey, you know how they say put up or shit up. So I guess he said he going to shit up and then he going to put up, and that's what he doing right now.
Sure, I
Mm.
like it.
What you think, Mike? Who you think coming out the East and the West, man?
I want to see the Knicks, and I want to see. I really the West is kind of. I want to see Ant get one. I want to see Shea get one. So it really don't
Yeah.
matter. But I'd rather say Shea because I think Ant Man have more time to get. I don't think Oklahoma City the way they constructed right now. I don't know if they can get back there because he needs a
Mm-hmm.
Robin. I don't really think Shea got a Robin really because Jalen Williams is good, but I don't really think he's that Robin because that's the problem OKC gonna have. When everybody focus on Shea, then who's gonna be that guy gonna be just scoring over there? That's the problem. You can't count on Lou Dort hitting shots. Chet,
Yeah.
Chet be hitting here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Hartenstein is mostly of pick and roll and get rebounds and
All
fall back up. So, but if I had to say right now, I would say New York and OKC. That's what I want to see.
So
right.
you
Well,
feel like OKC? Only reason you want to see OKC is because you don't feel like they can get back after this.
Not the way their team constructed right now, Rio, because like I say, if Shea don't get his, who on their team you can throw the ball to and constantly like Minnesota, if Ant don't get his, Randall can score. Or McDaniel,
Yeah, Randall, okay.
but he's a more reliable scorer than anybody you could say reliable over there on OKC. But I'm talking about
As
for the
of now,
Celtics.
yeah, but that don't
Yeah,
mean you can't count them. Nah, Mike,
I'm just saying. I mean,
I
Jalen
don't
Williams,
like that take.
Jalen Williams got missed a lot of games in the playoffs. But like you look at Indiana and what's called Indiana's a deeper team, we know that. But New York to me is got the grit and grunt. But the thing on like you said Indiana go 9-10 deep. They gonna play their whole bench.
yeah.
Indiana, New York only gonna play
Yeah.
7 players. That's all they're gonna play. McBride and you're gonna get
And
off the bench and Mitchell Robinson. That's it. They're gonna play 7 players.
and and
So
see
I don't know.
that's gonna be to their detriment because the way Indiana playing defense, man, they got more fouls to give. New York ain't got that many fouls to give. And
That's
like you
true.
said, they only got two counts to bench. Hey man, you need more
And
than
they
that.
got plenty
Like
of
I said,
people they can throw at Brunson too.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
So that dude, was it
Yeah. So that
Matherin? What's his name? Matherin. He
yeah,
gonna probably be
Matherin.
on Brunson. The guy,
Yep.
Dreads. He came from Boston.
Naismith,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his name. They got a lot of people they gonna throw on.
Yep.
Nima,
yeah.
them hard. They gonna throw him out
Yep.
there. So they gonna try to weigh him down. Like I say, but
Yeah.
the only saving grace with New York I see is they got home court advantage. New York cannot lose no games at home. It cannot. If they lose any games at home, it's a wrap.
Well, they done lose some. Did lost some at home this playoff series yet?
Yeah. Detroit beat them
They
there.
did. I think
Yeah.
everybody lost.
Yeah, Detroit beat them there. Boston beat them there. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
they
right. That's right. Yeah, Detroit did beat them. Yeah,
yeah.
so yeah,
So yeah.
so it really ain't no home court advantage for them there, because like you said, you never
Yeah.
know what you're gonna get out of Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? He
Hey,
he
you just
he
Cat,
gotta
hit
get
or
out there and
miss.
play, man.
Yeah, he hit or miss. So hey
now
man, he
Cat
like a
I
he
feel
like
like
a
that's
Williams,
a good matchup for Cat though. Miles Turner, I think that's a good matchup for him.
they both want to shoot threes all day. Neither one of them really got a
yeah.
That
now.
part.
Cat will go down low and post up. Miles ain't gonna do that. All Miles want to do is shoot threes and block shots and dunk. That's it. But I think the key in this whole series is gonna be Siakam. I think Siakam,
Yeah.
by him winning the championship before, he got that pedigree. He know what it
Yep.
takes to play beside
Yep.
Kawhi Leonard. So I think it's gonna be kind of interesting to see how he play because nobody else on Indiana team they got to the final last to the final. Siakam
But your
Mm-hmm.
just carried them
boy
over.
OG and Manobi was on that team too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And like I say,
Yeah.
that you go to show you kind of firepower Toronto had when they had all three of them together.
Oh yeah,
They
they
had a
Yeah.
was they was real like that.
they
Yeah.
had a nice squad. But this is a question I want to ask either one of y'all. Y'all can answer this. Either one of y'all can answer this question.
Mm-hmm.
We know Dallas got the number one pick.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically, I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. If Milwaukee called Dallas, that we'll give you honest, would you be willing to give up the number one pick, which is Cooper Flag, I say a PJ Washington and a Derek Lively to get Giannis put on Dallas? Or in the other scenario, if Dallas say no, they're gonna keep Cooper Flag. And say San Antonio say, hey, we want Giannis to pair with Wimbiana. Would you be willing to get the number two pick to go over there, Giannis to pair with Wimbiana? What scenario is better for y'all to say that you would like to see if Milwaukee calls one of them two teams, which one would be a better scenario?
I'll
I
let you
feel
go ahead,
like
Rio.
go ahead. Okay, I'm about to say I feel like the Spurs just the pick ain't enough. They're gonna have to give up Castle or somebody like that with it.
They're not gonna
Mm.
give up. See, they're not gonna. They gonna. I'm gonna tell you who they'll give up. They'll give up. They'll give up. Vessel. They'll probably give up Sheldon.
Okay,
They'll give up Johnson Vessel. The guy with the color hair, star with the
I know
H.
what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I know what you're
and
talking about.
they'll get him the number two pick for that. You get three players.
That might work, right?
That'll
Yeah.
work.
So that means you still gonna keep De'Aaron Fox, you still gonna keep Castle, you still gonna keep Giannis. You get Giannis, you get Wimbiana,
And you
you
got
can
Wimby.
re-sign Harry Fox. Yeah, you can put pieces behind them, but to put them together would be a great. But I just want to know which one of them two scenarios would you rather see happen? Him go to Dallas or him go to San Antonio?
First of
Well,
all, let me finish this with you, Daryl, since
yeah,
we
go
get the
ahead.
Dallas situation.
Go ahead.
Well, Dallas, I know it ain't their fault they got the first pick, but
We know how
hey,
that
fuck
happened.
that. Well, excuse me on my language, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see that happen just for the fact that I'm a Hornets fan and I didn't get, and we got the fourth pick.
Mm-hmm.
Even the 76ers got a better pick than us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they were sorry too, but like, come on, man. How many times they gonna keep playing the Hornets on
Listen,
this
and
lottery thing, man?
you making a great point because you look at it like this: Dallas was in the final 2 years ago. San Antonio, David Robinson had a bad year. They ended up getting Tim Duncan next year. They started winning all the championships. Then you
Mm-hmm.
got the 76ers who got Embiid, they got Maxey, and they got Paul George. But you still gonna get them to number three. So I'm at the point: is the NBA trying to sabotage these smaller markets to make the bigger markets better? Because OKC, that's another reason I'm pulling for them. They're a small market team. But I'm like, Charlotte been done wrong for the last ever since we had Mike Kidd Gilchrist when we should have got Andy Davis that year. We've been done wrong every year. We only got the number one pick one time, and that was LJ. The next year we got number two, we got Alonzo Mourning because Orlando got
Mm-hmm.
Shaq. But I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying,
Yeah,
so but Darren, what would you gonna say on that trade if one of
yeah,
them
my bad.
The
no you
trade, no,
good?
no, you good, real. The trade would be better for it'll be better for Milwaukee if they do the San Antonio trade, because they're getting younger quicker and they're getting some good players. They ain't like to get no scrubs. You know, the players that you got, they're pretty good, and you
But
get
I'm
the
Yeah,
number
saying
those
two
players.
pick.
if Dallas say they're gonna give you Lively, PJ Washington, and what's the other person I said they had to go? The Pippen kid, and you get the number
Yeah,
one pick, you get Cooper Flag, you're gonna get four players. You're gonna get
yeah,
four players real quick.
No, I
I
don't
don't
like
think that's
those
gonna happen.
players, brother.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean I see what y'all saying.
The
The
better
fit together,
scenario, would be the San Antonio. That'll work for them easy.
it would,
For
and like I say,
Milwaukee,
at the end of the day, it would
yeah,
because. But I don't think I'm thinking about though. How are you gonna score inside San Antonio if they got Wimbiana and Giannis down low?
you can't.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard, man.
You better hit all your threes that
That
night.
help defense gonna be hell.
Their
Man,
defense, cause Castle played good defense. You got Giannis when he locked in. He played defense. He tough. And Wembanyama, you know he blocking anything within 6 feet. He getting to it. So
Yeah, it's
you ain't lie.
crazy.
You ain't
it's
never lie.
crazy. They're gonna be
My
crazy.
messed up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be a crazy lineup for San Antonio, man. If that happened for real.
Yeah,
It really
wow, that'd be the Twin Towers again.
yeah.
Exactly. It'd be Tim Duncan and David Robinson all over.
All over.
Let me ask y'all this right here.
It'd be
Brock
that all
Purdy,
over again.
we gonna switch.
That's crazy.
We
That'd
gonna
be
switch.
unfair almost.
It will be. But I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Another question
Yep.
I asked is Brock Purdy just got paid from the 49ers. You know, football season is slowly but surely in the OTAs right now. But Brock Purdy just
Mm-hmm.
got $263 million, $181 million guaranteed. Is he worth it, or is that the going rate for an average $53 million for Purdy, or is it overrated, or he's underrated? Which one?
I'm
First
gonna
of
go ahead and let you go
all,
real. Go ahead,
I'm
real.
an NFC Rams fan, so I don't care about nothing the dang on 49ers doing. They trash anyway. Hey, I want all the smoke with anybody who don't like my team or if I don't like your team. I want all the smoke. But nah, Purdy, I mean, I don't really like him like that personally. But I mean, it's all about what that organization think of the person because
Yeah,
I
pretty
feel
much.
like
Hey, I look at it like this. I ain't mean to cut you off, real. I look at it
now
like
go
this.
ahead.
You worth what somebody willing to pay you.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Because who else was San Francisco going to pick up? I'll wait.
Who else was they gonna get? You right.
Exactly. So
I mean,
he got that money. He got that money by default.
That's the
$181 million.
going market.
Yeah,
Huh?
I mean, yeah, because if
Yeah.
Dak Prescott getting $60 million
Exactly.
and Trevor Lawrence down there getting 40, I think he getting 48 million or something like
Yeah.
that.
He getting a
So
good
yeah,
chunk.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, each quarterback now, man, they set the market. They just keep changing. So I'm looking at it from
Mm-hmm.
the scenario. I'm looking at it from the standpoint like the Rams. They just redid Matthew Stafford's contract. He got a new
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he
contract.
getting a lot of money up. He getting like 44 mil this year.
He get that up front though, right?
Yeah, 1 year, like this first year. They moved it all into
Yeah.
one.
And then Shane
Mm-hmm.
Fred just gave Fred Warner a 3 year, $63 million extension today, and $51 million that is guaranteed. So they just upped him, and
Mm-hmm.
he only 28 years old, but he's been like they rock on that defense. So they re up the last week. They got Purdy, they locked up Kittle, and they locked up Warner today. So they let some people
Mm-hmm.
go like Debo Samuel. They get Ayuk back. So I guess San Fran's trying to make that run again next year, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I do see the Rams, Devontae Adams, and they got Puka Achua. So it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
interesting to see them two teams that battle it out because I don't think Seattle got enough, and I definitely don't see Arizona.
Arizona got a squad.
I don't see that.
Arizona got a squad on the
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
I see
I
it.
mean, I don't. I mean, when
You
you in
just
your
don't like
division,
Kyler Murray.
I definitely don't. I definitely don't.
I-
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's there's a such thing having a running quarterback and you have a throwing quarterback. All he does is
Yeah.
run. He got a strong arm because he played baseball. He got a strong arm. But Kyler Murray is not a leader. I'm not gonna sit there and say in the last 5 minutes of a game if it's Stafford or if even it's Purdy, because I'm gonna take Kyler Murray over them two. No,
so
heck
you
Mm-hmm.
no.
taking Purdy over Murray?
Yes,
So
because
Murray, hey, he ain't that sorry.
I'm not he's
Obviously
sorry, but
not.
my thing is, I'm not gonna say he's that sorry, but I'm just saying, do you trust his arm? If he ain't got no lanes to run, Kyler
I
Murray
like
is.
his arm. I don't know about his decision making.
Yeah.
He got
His
a
arm
there
good.
you go. He got a strong arm. I'm not taking that, but I'm
Yeah.
saying his decision making. He's short in stature, so sometimes he can't see over. If this is not, if he's not going out the pocket, that's what I'm saying. If he got to stay in that pocket, I don't like him like that. I really don't.
I mean, he pretty
That's
much
what he
he
does
pretty
play
much
football.
he pretty much doing the same thing. Now I'm not comparing him to this guy, but he pretty much doing the same thing. How my man from Kansas City is what's the quarterback?
Patrick Mahomes,
Mahomes,
Yeah, as far as like his scrambling ability and how he just be throwing the ball, he kind of like how he doing the little flicking the ball
shit,
in any type of
he
angles. You
play
know what I'm
like
saying?
Lamar.
Yeah, when he be trying to get out the pocket and stuff like that. Not, but as far as that, but like I said, his decision making is not like that. Mahomes got better decision making, and he can do that. Scramble out the pocket through them little passes at at angles and at lanes that most quarterbacks can't do. So I think that's kind of like how he kind of like see he saw what Mahomes can do it. Let me see if I can do it too. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, his decision making and then he don't have the talent like that to get it to the throw to as
He
far as
ain't accurate
far as
like that.
yeah, he ain't got like that. Now,
You got
if
Marlon
he had the
Mack,
talent
you
or
got
the
my
wide
tight end.
receiver, that maybe that'll make a difference, but he don't.
But they
You
got
got
a line.
Marlon.
They got a squad.
Yeah,
I guess when I watched the Panthers thump on them last year, I was like, nah, they ain't it. They really
yeah,
Nah,
ain't.
the Cardinals put up a good fight. Shit, I want
yeah,
to say they beat us one time. Like,
Yeah, but
yeah.
like I said, I still see that being a two-man race between San Fran and the Rams. I see it coming down between y'all two. So, but like I say,
Let me.
it's only a one man. It's only one man race
okay,
in that
the Rams,
division.
all right.
Yes, sir.
I got a question. This on a different topic on WNBA, man. We all
Here
see
we
the Angel
go.
Reese and the Caitlin Clark. They going back at it again as far as like not them per se, but the media. They throwing that hype in again. Trying to make a storyline. Between them two, making it seem like Angel Reese is a good cowgirl and is a bad cowgirl, and Caitlin Clark is a good cowgirl. So what
No,
y'all think about how the media is portraying them two?
I got out work early enough Saturday to watch that game because I finished watching New York and Aces play, and Angel
Yeah.
Wilson needs some help. I mean, I know Kelsey Gray is good and all, but it was the first game of the season. But what I saw is New York was
No,
more
not
balanced.
not 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 Mike. My bad. Not for the Vegas. I'm talking about for the Fever and the
Oh
Chicago
yeah.
Sky.
I was just saying. I was just letting you know I had watched that
Okay,
game, but
okay, okay, okay.
I'm just saying like that game
Didn't
was.
didn't they get that Jewel Lloyd girl or something like
Jewel
that,
Lloyd.
or
Yeah, but
Gray or
they
something like that?
but
Mm-hmm.
it was a good game. But like I said, Angel wasn't any help. But going to the next game, I got home and sat down and watched that game. First of all, the game was sold out in Indiana Stadium, which was where the boys played. It was sold out. It
Yeah.
was a good game in the first quarter. The thing I didn't like about it was Angel Reese. I started to see now how she get a lot of double doubles. I see she misses a
But she
lot
missed a
of
lot of the
she
players.
misses a lot of layups and then she go back and get it. But when that play happened, it was in the second quarter, if I'm not mistaken. It was the second quarter, like 4 minutes left in the second quarter. When it was just a hard foul to me. It was just a hard
Yeah.
to me personally, hard foul.
Yeah.
Angel Reese got up, took offense to it, and was trying to go to Caitlin. And to me personally, I like it because if you're trying to what the WNBA is trying to do is you got to look at it from this standpoint. When Bird and Magic saved the NBA, Mike came along and then Mike took it off. Think about it in this standpoint. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Not saying they saving it because the WNBA been good for
Mm-hmm.
years, but I mean it had got a long, it had went down for a while. But now you don't have
Yeah.
no Maya Moore no more. You don't have the catches no more. You don't have
Yeah.
the whole floor. So it went down for a while. But now you got two girls that played in the finals in college. Angel Reese
Mm-hmm.
beat them. They beat them. They beat their team. Now Caitlin
Mm-hmm.
Clark come on. Everybody say she overhyped and stuff. Now Saturday she had a triple double, but when she
Yeah.
had that foul, I didn't think it was a harsh foul. But I like how they're trying to hype it up because the simple fact, Darryl, guess what? If you hype it up, people are gonna watch this. It's gonna
More
bring
eyes. Yeah.
more eyes to the WNBA. And then guess what?
Yeah.
When Juju finally get there, we thought we saw something with Maya Moore. Juju is to me Maya Moore with maybe more handles and more smooth. That's what I see Juju when she gets into the league. But the league is in the best. It's the best I've seen in the last 10 years, and I can't
Mm-hmm.
wait to watch the game every night. That's just my take on it.
Mm-hmm. What you think, Rio?
I don't really watch WNBA, but I mean, it is what it is to me.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a marketing thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Kate, whatever her name is, Caitlin
Mm-hmm.
Clark. She is the truth.
Yes, she is.
I was one of those non-believers.
Yeah, see the
She
truth.
is the truth. I ain't gonna hate. And Angel does miss a lot of shots and get her own rebound.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that Saturday, man. I was like, yo, she missing shot after shot after shot. I'm like, listen, and they were
So she
point
good.
blank
So
shots.
so so she like Joker.
Yeah, in a way, yeah, in a way. The Joker will miss a couple layers. He won't even jump.
Joker tapping up a lot of shots too now.
But get what? But he is the see a man who's not athletic and to dominate the way he does up under the goal. He ain't one of these sinners like Shaq or Dwight Howard. He not punishing you down low like that. This
Mm-hmm.
dude, he getting 40 and 20 when he wants to when he walk on the court. It's almost kind of
Easy.
amazing somebody do
He
that.
the biggest man out there.
Yeah, he getting it easy.
It's some bigger ones out there now, Rio. Now, I'm not gonna say that.
Mm-mm.
It's some bigger
Not
people
too
than
bigger than yo.
who?
They call him Big Joker, man. Ain't too big. Ain't too many bigger than Big Joker, man.
Charlotte got a dude named Nurkic just as big as him. You got
Yeah,
other
he's
centers. You
sorry.
got Embiid. Embiid is in the league. You got
It's
other
a
big centers.
few. It's a few.
So Bailey, you
No,
saying Jokic is dominating because it's not enough? It ain't no big men no more in the league.
That part.
that part.
So that what y'all really
That's
believe?
easy.
That's
Hold
what
on,
I
hold on,
believe.
Sharon. time. So y'all telling me
I ain't
Jokic?
saying he's sorry or nothing, but I feel like the way he do it so easily, it's
Yeah,
because it ain't enough big man in the league. Ain't nobody
Okay,
out there to really challenge him.
now let me ask y'all this on the flip side of Jokic. Then, if Jokic played back in the era with Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Shaquille, and all them, would he still be as effective?
yeah.
I don't think so.
The reason why I say that is because he remind me of what's my man out there for the Portland Trailblazers. What that center they had,
Sabonis.
Zabonis. Yeah, he'd be like Zabonis. Yeah,
Nah, he ain't big. He ain't
Zabonis.
bigger than Sabonis.
Yeah, but Sabonis wasn't athletic, but
But
Sabonis can pass
Sabonis was
that
like
ball.
7'1" or something.
He get a triple double on you easy,
Yeah, he
easy.
was 7'1" though.
Yeah, but hey, but he ain't been athletic though. He ain't
But
really
but
dunk.
his son or his nephew be balling. He be getting
Yeah, his
triple
son for
doubles and shit.
Sacramento
That's his
Kings. Yeah,
son.
So I mean, he's skilled enough. He's skilled. I just feel like it ain't enough big centers who actually want to bang and do none of that. Them boys want, like you say, want to
yeah.
shoot threes.
Them days over with, man. They ain't
He
got
get
no
them easy
listen.
when he get it down low. He get up. There ain't nobody want to bang with him.
I
But
think
they
Jokic,
should.
he a generational kind of talent, man. He's different.
Yeah,
And
He
for
good
somebody
though.
Nobody to sit there and he athletic and dunking and jumping and none of that. And he plays slow. You can't really speed him up. To me,
you can't speed them up.
the funny thing about Jokic, he remind me of SGA. You can't speed SGA up to save your life. You could try to. He gonna play the same mode. Like if you got a car, you going into six. He like SGA being third gear the whole time. He ain't gonna go to fourth, fifth gear unless he ready to. You
Yeah,
can't force
Hmm.
him to. So like Ant Man to go
I just
from first to five real quick. Not
Yeah,
SGA.
but I feel like it was more defensive centers in the league. It was just a better era of centers to me. I ain't saying
yeah,
that he was all that, but he wouldn't average. No, he wouldn't be doing what he doing like he doing every night.
yeah.
But do you think them two guys gonna check each other in the West Common?
Who?
Come on,
And Shay. Why
I
would I
mean, they
put
probably
Ant?
they,
I
in
mean,
the
Ant might
beginning.
guard Shay. I don't think Shay gonna
Hmm.
guard Ant.
Yeah,
I know that Lou Dort probably gonna be checking. I know that.
yeah. Lou
Dort
Dort.
or Williams, yeah.
Yeah,
But it would see this is what the NBA want though. You know, if that was like NBA them era, you want to see the best get the best. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna stop you on one end and see if you can stop me on the other end. I want to see that though. I want to see if one of them gonna say, "Hey,
But
move out the way."
MJ ain't guard nobody. But we can go past that.
Michael Jordan won MVP of the. He won Defensive Player of the Year, and he still
he
didn't
put
guard
this right here.
nobody.
Yeah, no, them niggas. He was guarding somebody, but they ain't.
He pushing Steve Kerr with it.
Y'all gonna stop being disrespectful, Mike, man.
Hey,
Y'all
I
gonna stop
love
being this.
Mike.
Push, man.
I
Nah, man.
love
Push
Y'all
Mike.
Mike.
y'all said in the era of Michael Jordan, he didn't have no two guards. I said today
There ain't
Reggie
no two
Miller.
guards.
And you said Reggie Miller's the only one. So you're not counting Mitch Richmond, Clyde Drexler,
I like
uh,
them. I like those
I like
guys. J.R. Ryder and all of them. I like them.
but they all garbage. You said they all garbage.
they say
Hey.
Jr. They say Jr. was giving it to him then.
So let me ask you this: J.R. Ryder was athletic. He was athletic, but he was garbage, so he couldn't play in this era today. J.R. Ryder was
He
six
probably
four,
like
six
six
five.
five, 6'6".
Yeah.
Yeah, six
He
five, six
probably
six,
6'3". If you really measured him now, that boy was probably six
or
three, six
6'3".
four.
He about
Mike
Bernie
Yeah,
Mac.
ain't nigga playing. Everybody that guarded Mike was 3 inches taller, shorter than him. He's shooting right over them, man. Other than
hmm,
Reggie, Clyde, he played Clyde once or twice a year, man. He ain't played Clyde
yeah. He
like
ain't
that.
playing that much.
Oh, okay. So you
You know
saying like
that, Mike.
Joe do
Them, yeah, they too little. They can hoop. They can hoop. I'm just saying, they too little out there.
but basically
All
you
the
said
shooting
Mike
guards
was
was little.
so Mike didn't have no, but he ain't had to go get no none of them kind of players. That's what you saying.
Yeah, thank you. That's all I'm saying.
So you don't think Mike
Niggas
can
that
hold
got
Ant
his
down?
same,
So you don't think Mike can
hold
hold
them
Ant down?
all like he was holding them boys down. Not like he was holding them boys down.
So hold on, you telling me Michael Jordan could hold Anthony Edwards down?
Not like he was holding them boys down.
Man,
Hey
y'all must
And
man,
he
don't know
put
how
his
Mike
hand on
hold.
hey
them.
man. A
Look,
lot of them.
he hand
Hey,
checking them. He
hey,
moving them. Them boys little. He moving them where he want them to go. Hey,
hey
he
man.
dancing with them boys. Come on,
Hey
cha
man.
cha.
Mike. A lot of them two guards was burning Mike back in the days, man. They don't like you saw
Who?
that though.
Who? Who?
Rex
Them
Chapman was
little
lighting them up.
guards used to get Mike though.
Hold on. He said Rex Chapman had one good game against Michael Jordan.
No, man. Rex Chapman had a bunch of games against Mike. Rex
Well,
Chapman
he
would
not when
heat
he
them
was
up, man.
solid. Not when he was solid on it.
Hey, Rex Chapman
All
put
I'm
him up
saying
some fire,
is,
man.
Mike, man, them boys was little out there. Maybe not
Yeah.
like Dale Curry was too slow.
Yep.
Right, man, them boys wasn't no athletes like that.
So Ryder wasn't no athlete. Clyde wasn't no athlete. Mitch Richards wasn't no
Those were
athlete.
athletes, yeah. They're
All them
athletes.
on the West.
But they don't know
It's
how to
still
play
they
them that
two
much.
guard.
They on the West.
It's still
They on
John
the West,
Starks.
Mike. You know how the
But
league go.
he ain't playing that much, man. He ain't playing that much.
Well, I'm saying the hate on Michael Jordan is real this
It's
era of playing.
hey,
I don't hate
Mike's
him. That's
still the
my goat.
GOAT, man. Don't
That's
forget
my
that.
goat.
Don't think
That's
don't
my
Oh,
act
goat.
like that.
you not
That's
here
my
watching
goat.
it. Y'all
Nah, that's
love
my
LeBron
goat.
to
Hey,
death.
man.
I don't care. I
Hey,
Y'all
don't care
love
man.
what the
LeBron to
people
death.
think.
Hey, I'm like a umpire. I'm calling balls and strikes. I'm
Hey,
gonna call it what it is,
And
man.
you
You know what
throwing
I'm
four
saying?
balls every time. You calling
Hey, I'm
ball.
calling balls and strikes, man.
Yeah, man, no.
I'm biased. I'm calling balls and strike. I'm gonna call it strike, a ball to ball. It is what it is. You know what I'm
Mike
saying?
dominated them boys like he was supposed to.
He'll dominate the league like he's supposed to.
Nah, I don't know.
So let me
Yeah,
ask you
but
Like
this.
he did
yeah,
all
you
the
know what?
scoring
You know
titles
what,
and
Mike?
all that. I don't know.
He'll dominate because it ain't no hand checking. So yeah, he'll dominate.
Mike, okay, so Mike averaged almost 34, 35 points a game back in that era. How many points you think Mike averaged in this era?
He'll average that
34,
much.
30, same thing.
Man,
Ain't
y'all
no
funny.
hand checking.
Mike average 50 if he
Ain't no
want to.
hand checking. Hey
They
man, I
ain't
told
gonna
you might get
win.
50 tonight because ain't no hand checking.
They ain't gonna win if he averaged 50. Who he
Okay.
gonna have
All
on to
right.
his team? Steve Kerr and them boys. He still gonna have Steve Kerr and them boys on his team.
Hey,
He still a
hey,
beat these
when it was
boys
hand
almost
checking out,
every day.
hey, when it was hand checking, it was different.
All he
Hey, they
needed was
say he
Will
went to
Purdue. All he needed was Will Purdue. He had Tony Kukoc. He had Steve Kerr, Craig Hodges.
Yeah.
Look at the players I'm
Mike.
naming.
Mike,
Will
that's all you
Purdue.
would need. That's all you
I'm
need when you
listening
ain't
to
hand
it.
checking. When you ain't
You
hand
talking
checking,
about
that's all
Scott? You
you
ain't
need.
named Scottie Pippen though.
That's the
Yeah.
only real player he
You
really him and
tried to
Hard
avoid. You
Brett.
tried to avoid him.
No, him and
You
Hard Brett
tried
were
to
the only
avoid
two
him.
players he had. No, him and Hard Brett the only two he had. That's it. So
And
out
Yeah.
of
Dennis
players,
Rodman.
well, Hard was going and Robin took his spots, but Robin don't score.
Okay,
At
what
least
I'm
Hard
saying though.
don't. So
Rodman a
Mike
Hall
can
of Fame
always
and he
score.
don't score. It's crazy.
Rodman got rebounds, so that was just like scoring anyway. That gave
And
him a
he don't
second
even
chance.
score. It's crazy.
But guess what?
That lets you
Mike get
know how
out.
good
Mike,
of a player he was.
that's how good a player
That
Mike
let
was. Just give me the ball
that
the
but
way
lets
I
you
got
know
it.
how good of a player Dennis Rodman was. He ain't even scoring and he got a jacket.
But Dennis
Mm.
Robin could take Shaquille O'Neal and get Shaquille O'Neal problem the whole game at
So,
six
but
eight.
you don't give him his props. You don't be giving the other dudes they props. You just like to
No,
give
Dennis
Mike all the props.
Yeah.
Robin is a great
That's what you
player.
be doing though. That's what you be doing. You
No,
act like he ain't had nobody on his team.
but that Robin was older though. He wasn't a young Piston Robin, and Robin don't
It
score.
don't matter. He was still killing.
Yep.
Rebounding, yes. Defense, yes. That's it. That's what he brought
That's
to the
what he
table.
did. That's what
He
he.
was
That's
And
an
why he
rebound
made it to the league.
he was an
and
answer.
rebounding gave them more opportunities to
To give
to
Mike
score the
more
basket.
opportunity. Yeah, Mike
He'll
Yeah,
can
that's
pass
what
score.
I'm
it right
saying.
back out. Yeah, he'll throw it
Pass it
right
right
back
back
out.
out.
Mike can score. And Mike can score. You know, Mike can take a whole team on his back to score and then win six championships. That's how great he was. That's how great he
Yeah,
Boy,
was
he
stop
getting
your
all
scoring.
the
line.
offensive
Boy,
rebounds.
boy, you lying, boy. Stop your line, boy. Stop your line, boy. Hey, boy,
Yeah.
stop your line. You say he did what now?
Did all the
He did
Man,
scoring.
what?
different subject, man. What else y'all got to talk about? We'll talk about Mike all
Hey, we can
day.
talk
With
about
Hey man,
hey,
listen.
wrap this
yeah,
up,
what
man.
else
Cause
we
we
can? Because we ain't gonna keep talking about that.
I want to let Rio in the show, man. Since you're a guest, let Rio in the show, man.
yeah, go ahead, real.
What a topic?
Yeah, whatever. What do you want to say, man?
Whatever's on your, what is it? I know you the new Bubba Dub out here, so hey, that's why we got you on here.
Hey man, nah man. But for real, I feel like the Thunder gonna win it all.
Okay.
Shay gonna get it all.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, and
And I'm hoping for that
I
I
too.
don't
don't know
know,
what
man.
it is.
I don't know. I don't know, man. To me, it ain't as clear cut as a lot of people think, man.
Everybody, but you gotta
Nah, cause the
understand.
way they whooped the
Anybody
Lakers,
pull
we
this
ain't
thing
think
out,
they was
bro.
gonna whoop the Lakers to that.
But you know
Indiana
what
might
y'all
pull this
saying?
thing out.
But you know what you're saying though was crazy. OKC was the best team the whole year, and they still didn't get the
It
respect they
was.
deserve. Everybody is saying that they can be beat this, that, and the other. Everybody in the whole NBA had a chance to beat them. They were beating everybody. So for me,
Yeah,
I
That
think
that's because of the
get
regular
past
season.
get past
That's
Denver is gonna get them more mental and toughness because that was a hard series. Denver just won a
it
championship 3 years
was.
ago. Denver
It
just won a
was.
championship 3 years ago. So my thing is Denver was a worthy component, a worthy opponent. But my thing is let's give OKC their props and let these see these young boys because to see
Yeah,
a
they
small
got their
market.
props.
The thing I like about OKC is all those trades, they were sorry for 2, 3 years, taking whoopings, all these whoopings. You can look on the
Mm-hmm.
schedule. That's a win right there. We play OKC. That's a win right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now look how that
Mm-hmm.
changed. SGA got a whole bunch of
Hey,
average
Mike.
players around him and balling.
Mike, this thing reminded me of eerily similar, man.
To what?
Everybody going for OKC thinking they might pull this thing off, and I can see why. But like I said, man, them Pacers looking like, man,
Okay.
they got
Well, I
something to
tell you
prove,
what.
man.
If the
The
Pacers get
Pacers match up real good. The Pacers match up real good with OKC.
if the
No, that's a
Pacers and
good
OK,
matchup.
They
yeah,
match up
if the
real
Pacers
good
and
with it, man.
OKC meet up in the player in this final, let's put a wage on it. Let's put a wage on it.
All right, all right.
What
What do you
about the
want
I'm
to do?
Rams and
I'm
Panthers?
with it.
Oh, we definitely put something on that when the rounds and pounds of play. We gonna pop y'all.
We
Cause
gotta
Bryce
wait
Young, man,
though.
we gonna do something to you. Yeah, we gotta wait, man. You
We
gotta.
gotta.
We don't play out. We play out like week 12, 11, or 12. We gotta wait. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
might get hurt. We
What
gotta
you
wait and
scared
see.
of,
Oh,
Mike?
I want to make sure my team stat. I want to make sure Bryce Young there. If Bryce
Oh,
Young
you
there,
want to
I'm
make sure
okay.
y'all good.
I want to make sure Bryce there. Yeah, and we definitely gonna talk about it. Don't worry about it. But we're gonna end
So
this
what
show,
if
man.
y'all like 0-11 when we all get there?
That ain't even gonna happen. That ain't even realistic. Don't even do that. Don't even do that. I ain't even gonna let you fly like that. But we want to thank man Mario for coming on the podcast, man, checking us out.
Appreciate
Hit
you,
that like,
bro.
subscribe, and comment, man. Y'all check us out, man. Any parting words, any fellas y'all want to say?
Hey, I'm
Got
gonna
any
get some
parting
better
words, man?
lighting next time.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
ain't no problem, man.
And move your broom next time too.
Hey, man, he said he's sweeping up people, man. That's what I'm saying. He said he's
Hey,
sweeping it up, man. All right, real man. Y'all, everybody, y'all have a
take it
blessed
easy,
day,
man.
night, man. Y'all peace out. Like, comment, and subscribe, man.